Welcome to Bible Study for Beginners. If you've just joined us for the very first time, we want to extend a truly warm and heartfelt invitation for you to click on that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to tap on that notification bell. By doing so, you'll ensure that you never miss out on any of the insightful and enriching videos we produce. Each and every one is tailored meticulously to significantly bolster your understanding of the scriptures, while also deepening your spiritual journey in profound ways. Today, we are extremely excited to embark on an enlightening and transformative exploration of a topic that holds immense significance and lies at the very essence of Christian belief and practice: prayer. Regardless of where you find yourself on your faith journey, whether you're just beginning to explore spirituality, trying to find your footing in a new and unfamiliar spiritual landscape, or seeking deeper and more enriching ways to enhance your understanding and personal experience of prayer, this comprehensive guide is precisely designed to assist you in navigating the essential aspects and intricate nuances of how to effectively pray. Prayer, as we come to understand it, is undeniably one of the most compelling, powerful, and vital tools we possess as believers and seekers of truth. It serves as our primary means by which we communicate and connect with God. However, we are also keenly aware that the practice of prayer can sometimes feel quite daunting, confusing, or even intimidating for many newcomers. But don't you worry. We are here to break it all down for you, simplify it, and guide you through the intricate and rewarding process of establishing and engaging in a truly meaningful dialogue with God today. By the end of our fruitful session together, our hope is that you will feel thoroughly empowered, enriched, and fully equipped with the knowledge and essential tools necessary to embark on or enhance your own unique prayer journey. Each precious moment spent in prayer is a step toward a deeper understanding and a more resonant relationship with the divine. So, let us dive in together. First and foremost, let's delve into what prayer truly encompasses at its very essence. At its core, prayer can be understood fundamentally as a heartfelt and sincere conversation with God, a dialogue that fosters connection and intimacy between you and the divine. Much like any meaningful relationship that we cherish in our day-to-day lives, effective communication serves as the cornerstone. The intimacy that can be woven into our exchanges with the divine is unlike any other relationship we experience, and as a result, it can feel incredibly natural and organic to speak to God in a conversational manner. Think about how you would engage with a close friend or a beloved family member who understands you deeply and genuinely cares about you. It's often the case that those conversations flow effortlessly, and that same level of authenticity can be extended to our connection with God. Oftentimes, people may mistakenly perceive prayer as a formal act that must adhere to specific guidelines, rituals, or prescribed formats that seem rigidly set in stone. However, the truth is substantially simpler, far more liberating, and absolutely more inviting. Almighty God earnestly desires sincerity, humility, and authenticity to be at the forefront of our conversations with Him. Picture this. Think of prayer as sharing your innermost thoughts, feelings, concerns, and needs with someone who loves you not just conditionally, but incredibly unconditionally, without any barriers or hindrances to that precious connection. This open exchange nurtures a deeper bond, enabling both you and God to engage fully in the meaningful relationship you are cultivating together. In a nutshell, prayer creates a sacred space for honest exchange, vulnerability, and spiritual growth in faith, making it a beautiful and enriching practice indeed. Now, you might be pondering to yourself, how do I even begin this incredible process of prayer? That is a very common and completely valid question that resonates among those who are just starting out on their journey in faith. It's essential to understand that there's absolutely no one-size-fits-all approach to prayer. Each individual's communication with God is completely unique to their own experiences, feelings, and circumstances. Some individuals may prefer to pray in silence, finding that it allows them to connect more deeply with their thoughts and emotions in a serene, quiet environment free of distractions. In contrast, others may feel far more comfortable expressing themselves aloud, verbally articulating their thoughts and feelings in a way that resonates deeply with them, experiencing that expression as a normal and freeing exchange. The key takeaway here is for you to discover what works best for you personally. A helpful starting point might be to begin by addressing God directly. Many people start their prayers with simple yet profound phrases such as "Dear God," or even just "God." It's crucial to remember that how you initiate this conversation can vary significantly based on your style, mindset, and comfort level. You might choose to follow this initial address by expressing heartfelt gratitude for the countless blessings you've experienced throughout the day, sharing your honest concerns, and even asking for assistance in areas where you feel you need divine support, guidance, or clarity. Always keep in mind that there's absolutely no right or wrong way to engage in prayer. It fundamentally revolves around forming a habit of consistently connecting with God. This act of forging a deeper, more meaningful relationship over time allows your spiritual practice to evolve naturally and beautifully. Embrace the organic flow of your prayers. Let them reflect your unique style and personality, allowing your authentic self to shine brilliantly through in your conversations with the divine. Ultimately, prayer can be a dynamic interaction, a beautiful rhythm that allows you to express your heart and soul in ways that feel genuine and unforced. As we explore further, another important aspect to consider when thinking about prayer is the structure involved in it. While you certainly don't have to conform to any strict formula or rigid pattern when praying, many individuals find it rather beneficial to remember the acronym ACDS: adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication. Let's break this down together for a clearer understanding of how these four fundamental components can enhance and enrich your prayer life. The first aspect, adoration, serves as a beautiful opportunity for you to express your profound love and deep respect toward God. In this segment of your prayer, take the necessary time to acknowledge His greatness, glory, mercy, and the many facets of His nature that inspire awe in your heart. Next, we arrive at confession, a vital and transformative practice in which you openly recognize your mistakes, shortcomings, and the various ways you may have faltered in your daily life. This part of prayer provides an opportunity for you to be vulnerable before God, seeking forgiveness for transgressions and expressing your genuine remorse for actions and decisions that may not align with His will for you. The next integral part of this meaningful structure is thanksgiving. This aspect encourages you to recognize and actively appreciate the multitude of blessings you have received in your life, no matter how small or seemingly inconsequential they may appear. The practice of gratitude is an incredibly powerful and transformative facet of prayer. It shifts our focus from our current problems to the abundance present in our lives, fostering a heart of appreciation and mindfulness. Without a doubt, practicing gratitude can change our perspective and dramatically enhance our overall mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Lastly, we have supplication, which refers to the act of humbly asking for help or interceding for others. Supplication may include bringing personal requests before God or fervently praying on behalf of family members, friends, or even strangers who find themselves in desperate need of assistance and divine intervention. Utilizing this framework can provide structure and guidance for your thoughts during your prayer sessions, ensuring that you delve into all aspects of your prayer life. This approach can significantly enrich the way you connect and converse with God on a regular basis, allowing you to experience the fullness of a varied and profound prayer life. Remember that prayer is not merely about asking for things. It encompasses an entire interaction filled with praise, introspection, gratitude, hope, and compassion. It can serve as a source of inspiration, healing, and true communion with the divine. Lastly, as we continue this essential discussion, we'd like to touch upon the critical importance of listening within your prayer time. While talking to God is undeniably essential for building and maintaining that intimate relationship, it's equally vital to pause, reflect, and make ample room for silence and thoughtful contemplation in your spiritual practice. Prayer is not simply a one-way conversation filled solely with our own words. Instead, it invites a wonderfully beautiful two-way interaction where both parties can engage fully in meaningful communication. Allow yourself to embrace intentional silence during your prayer sessions, creating an atmosphere in which you can genuinely feel God's presence enveloping you. Use this tranquil time to attune your inner voice to what He might be communicating back to you during those moments of stillness. This practice of active listening can significantly deepen your relationship with God, enhancing and enriching your prayer life dramatically over time. Paying close attention to the subtle impressions, insights, or thoughts that arise in your heart and mind during these quiet moments may lead to profound revelations, as they may, in fact, be God speaking to you in gentle yet impactful ways. Let's not forget, prayer is fundamentally about building a tangible connection with God. As you continue to engage in this vital practice, you'll likely discover new depths in your faith, unique insights, and a more spiritually rich personal walk in holiness unfolding before your very eyes. Engaging in prayer during these personal moments opens the door to abundant opportunities for spiritual growth and renewal that are both meaningful and life-changing. You may come to find that the divine whispers can provide clarity, direction, comfort, and immense peace throughout your journey. Welcome back to our comprehensive guide on how to pray. In this exciting and engaging segment, we will explore the myriad elements and components that you can thoughtfully incorporate into your prayer life to make it more fulfilling, enriching, and spiritually uplifting. The first essential aspect to consider is the notion of gratitude and its immense significance within a believer's prayer practice. When we approach God in prayer, it's truly crucial to take a moment to sincerely thank Him for the abundant blessings that fill our lives each day. This could encompass everything from your health and family to the simplest daily joys, such as a breathtaking sunrise or the deep comfort found in a delicious meal. Acknowledging these blessings isn't merely a ritualistic act, but rather it serves to set a profoundly positive tone for your communication with God. This foundational acknowledgement lays the groundwork for an interaction steeped in appreciation, joy, and contentment. Emphasizing gratitude invites a spirit of abundance into your heart and prepares you to engage with humility and authenticity during further moments of prayer. Remember, when your heart is filled with gratitude, it can transform how you perceive even the smallest details of your daily life. Gratitude, after all, becomes a powerful lens through which we can view and interpret our circumstances, fostering resilience and optimism even in challenging times. Another vital component in the practice of prayer is confession. This sacred practice emphasizes the importance of fostering a deep sense of honesty with both yourself and with God regarding the burdens that weigh heavily on your heart and mind. We all make mistakes. It's an inherent part of our shared human experience. Often, we may grapple with feelings of guilt or shame that can inhibit and hinder our relationship with God. Through the practice of confession, we can openly express our regrets and seek the forgiveness that God lovingly offers in response to our sincere contrition. God is loving and merciful, always ready to hear our confessions, embrace our shortcomings, and offer us that much-needed fresh start as we strive to walk in His light. Embrace the beautiful freedom that comes with the act of confession. It stands as a powerful reminder of His unyielding grace and the renewing power of His infinite compassion. This transformative act can foster genuine spiritual growth, enabling you to realign your focus and dedicate your heart back to Him in trust and surrender. Next, let's delve into the beautiful and empowering practice of supplication. Supplication involves bringing our heartfelt requests, needs, and desires before God, making it an integral aspect of our prayer life. This can encompass various concerns, ranging from personal struggles and mental health issues to challenging relationships and the broader societal issues that may be weighing heavily on your heart. When you pray, don't hesitate to be wonderfully specific. You can ask for wisdom, healing, guidance, and emotional support, trusting that God encourages us to share our concerns openly and fully. He delights in nurturing our relationship with Him through even the simplest of requests. You needn't inundate your prayers with formalities. Instead, speak directly from your heart, freely sharing your thoughts. Invite God's guidance into your journey, ensuring you remain authentic in your requests and honest in your communication. Watch how prayer can create pathways of hope and assurance in your life. Establishing a practice of supplication allows you to experience the powerful act of vulnerability with God, laying everything before Him in faith, knowing that He listens and genuinely cares about your innermost thoughts and feelings. Next, let's talk about the remarkable practice of intercession. Intercessory prayer is the beautiful and transformative practice of praying on behalf of someone else. This unique form of prayer provides an incredible opportunity to demonstrate love, compassion, and genuine concern for the well-being of others in your life. Whether it's a friend grappling with significant challenges, a family member facing health issues, or even the multitude of global crises that demand our collective prayer. Interceding for others allows us to deepen our connection with both God and those we collectively care about. Intercessory prayer serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity, reinforcing the idea that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. This practice fosters unity and community in prayer, amplifying the strength of our collective voices. As you lift others up in prayer, you are not merely reaching out to God, you are also cultivating relationships and support within your community that thrive on love, compassion, and shared faith. Let's also not forget about the importance of listening during our prayer time as well. Communication, after all, is a two-way street. While we often concentrate on speaking to God, it's truly essential to take moments of silence to genuinely listen. This could manifest through meditation, mindfulness, or simply sitting quietly in reflection and contemplation on the profound presence of God in your daily life. It's during these tranquil moments that you can often receive valuable guidance, gentle nudges, or transformative moments of clarity that can lead to significant breakthroughs. Stay open to the impressions, insights, or thoughts that arise in your mind during these times of silence, recognizing that those may be God communicating gently with you in subtle yet profound ways. Listening during prayer is integral to fostering a rich and engaging relationship with the divine. As you carve out space for His voice, you allow your faith journey to become dynamic, alive, and ever-growing. Consider also the enriching practice of writing down your prayers. Maintaining a prayer journal serves as an excellent tool that allows you to methodically track your prayers, requests, and interactions with God over extended periods of time. In this journal, you can note significant requests, observe the outcomes of your prayers, and reflect on how you felt throughout the entire process. Reflecting on past entries can indeed be incredibly powerful, allowing you to witness firsthand how God has responded to your prayers and how actively He works in your life. This conscious reflection can fortify your faith and deepen your overall sense of gratitude as you recognize His presence and steadfastness through various seasons of your life. Finally, I'd like to emphasize the importance of having a routine in your prayer life. Establishing a consistent prayer routine can significantly help you stay connected with your spiritual practice. Consider finding a specific time each day to set aside for dedicated prayer. Whether it's early in the morning as the world begins to wake up, during your lunch break when you may need a moment of peace and connection, or perhaps right before bedtime when you can reflect on your day and seek rest in God's presence. Find a time that fits seamlessly into your daily schedule and works best for you. Consistency in your prayer life doesn't necessitate lengthy sessions. Sometimes, just a few focused minutes spent in prayer every day can significantly enrich your overall experience. Keeping a regular routine allows you to feel more anchored in God's presence, creating an environment where your personal relationship with Him can blossom and flourish. With time and dedicated effort, this commitment will enhance your sense of peace and connection throughout your daily experiences, ultimately transforming the way you interact with the world around you. Now that we've covered these essential elements of prayer, let's shift gears and dive into discussing some practical tips on how to pray effectively within your daily life. One of the most critical things to remember is to find a quiet yet inviting space where you can genuinely focus your mind and heart without distractions. It can be exceedingly challenging to concentrate in a noisy environment filled with competing sounds and interruptions, so seek out a personal space in your home, perhaps a cozy corner of a local park, or even a dedicated room for prayer where you can retreat and immerse yourself in meaningful communication with God. Creating a physical space that is solely dedicated to prayer can significantly serve as a signal to your mind and body, helping you enter into a more devotional state. This intentional environment can foster the atmosphere needed for prayer, promoting a greater sense of peace and connection as you engage in that sacred practice. Keep it clean, organized, and decorated in a way that inspires you. Small personal touches can make a real difference in how you approach your time of prayer. Another useful tip is to use Scripture as a guiding light in your prayers. The Bible is filled with verses that can inspire, uplift, and enrich your heartfelt dialogue with God. You could pray through the Psalms, for example, which contain profound expressions of prayer and worship that resonate deeply with the human experience. Choose a psalm that speaks to you, perhaps Psalm 23 for comfort, Psalm 91 for protection, or Psalm 46 for strength, and personalize it by incorporating your feelings, thoughts, and experiences into these ancient texts. These sacred messages serve as powerful reminders of God's promises, His unwavering love, and His faithfulness in our lives. By internalizing these verses, you create a spiritual resource that can reinforce your prayer life, guiding you as God's Word shapes your perspective and approach to communication with Him. Such an integration can lead to richer and more impactful conversations, steeped in biblical truth that resonates deep within your spirit. Additionally, incorporating structured prayers can be tremendously beneficial for both beginners and seasoned practitioners alike. You might consider utilizing prayers such as the Lord's Prayer, which provides a beautiful framework for understanding the different aspects of prayer that you may want to touch upon in your own conversations with God. Reciting it thoughtfully and reflecting on its deeper meaning can yield significant insights into how to formulate your own prayers meaningfully. Let's also talk about the incredible significance of community in prayer. Finding a group of like-minded individuals to pray with can be immensely uplifting and energizing for your spiritual journey. Group prayers foster a sense of accountability, encouragement, and build powerful bonds of connection with others in the faith community. These shared experiences can reinforce your faith journey and create a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and mutual support. You may want to consider joining a church group, participating in a prayer circle, or gathering together with friends and family for focused prayer time. Praying together can significantly add depth and relevance to your personal prayer practice, breathing new life into the act of prayer as you share burdens and joys collectively. The camaraderie that comes from praying in community can uplift your spirit and encourage you to keep engaging in prayer, even during challenging times when you may feel low or fatigued. Finally, as you evolve and progress in your prayer life, remember that it's a journey rather than a specific destination. There will undoubtedly be times when you feel incredibly close to God, experiencing His presence palpably, and then moments when you feel distant or disconnected from Him. Such feelings are a natural part of any relationship. Stay committed to your prayer life and don't allow those moments of spiritual dryness to discourage you or lead you to doubt your faith. Instead, use those episodes as unique opportunities to seek God even more earnestly, leaning into His grace when you feel disconnected. Pray even when it feels hard. Sometimes, those are the most meaningful prayers of all, where profound growth and transformation can emerge. Your honest cry for help during tough times can strengthen your faith and draw you closer to God than ever before, resulting in a relationship that is resilient and unwavering, even amidst the storms of life.